And you went to USC.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was in 1980. I was then working for the Office for Civil Rights in Dallas, the Department of Health. It went from Health, Education, and Welfare to the Health and Human Services. They made that transition in that period of time. And Patricia Harris was the secretary of HHS at that time, or HEW, could be during that transition period. Well, during that period, they announced an opportunity for an advanced degree, a graduate degree in public administration, because they were looking for individuals, minority individuals, to move into management positions. So they put out this announcement, and I bid on it along with a lot of other people. But I was one of 13 federal employees nationwide that was selected for that position. So they sent me to Washington, D.C. I took my family with us, and I went to the USC campus in Washington, D.C. in their School of Public Administration, and completed the master's program in 13 months.
Oh.
And when I returned back, I went up with Secretary Harris's blessings, but then the administration changed, and we had President Reagan came in, and the Republicans came in, and when I returned back to Dallas, the people that set me up there were no longer in control, so the Republicans that were here didn't know who I was and didn't care who I was, so I went back to my regular job.
Yeah.
So I didn't go into management at that point
Okay.
until later in other agencies.
Okay. So I want to know, I guess, which was one of the first organizations? Was the Community Action Agency before?
Yes.
Okay. How did you get? Is this one of the first sort of these types of community programs, community organizations that you got involved with?
It was, and it was almost concurrent, because this was in '75, this was in '76. But I started actively being on. I served at the board of directors for the Community Action Agency in the Tarrant County area. Rhonda Doyle was our president of the committee, and Eddie Herrera was the director of the Community Action Agency at that time.
Eddie Herrera, I know the name for some reason.
Yeah, he was a very, very involved community leader back in the early '70s in Fort Worth.
Okay.